All right, Miss Adams Blue Group, this is your line right here. Now, I forgot to mention this in the class. We just didn't get a chance to go through it. We had a lot going on today. Okay, so when you go back and write your music, make sure this actually is an incorrect way to write the lines together. I know I had demonstrated that in my presentation, but I forgot to add a footnote to indicate that that was actually correct. That was the only way I could do it on my computer. The actual way you should do it with stick notation is you put the E on the top and the C on the bottom. Okay? And the reason why is because the E is shorter and the C is longer. So you always put the shorter one on top. So this would be E, C here. And here, for this one, you don't stack them like this. What you would do is you would give one for each sound. You have to designate a note for each sound. All right, so this would actually be F, D, F, D, F, D. So you have one note for each sound. Okay, or excuse me, two notes for each sound. And then, so I like where you got started with this. That actually sounds really good. Now here, I know y'all were working on something, but I cannot quite remember what it was you were doing. But I wanted to give some suggestions. And I have to admit, at first I was kind of hesitant having the TT at the end before a rest. However, if you guys can do it, I think this will be a really cool harmony line, almost like a vegetable line. Which is nice because it would add some spice to your project. So here are some ideas that I had. So I like your beginning, and then maybe you can go to G and E, and then to A and F, and then for that last TT, you can either do let's see. So this would be G and E, A and F, and we can play the A and F again and go back to the G and E. All right, here's what it would sound like. It would sound, I'll play it again. Okay, and I actually like that one. You may think it's something, you may not want that. Some other ideas, let's see. What you can do is stay on the F and D. Maybe do F and D here, and then G and E here. And then here, make this F, D, and E and C. So it would sound like this. Okay, it kind of gives it a nice round shape. You end up starting the same, ending the song the same way you began it. That gives it a nice shape. Now you don't have to do that either. If you prefer to do, let's see, let's say you want to get away from the double stops, maybe just do, you can do G, E, D, C. You could do something like G, whoops, let me get my red marker, G, E, D, C. Just single notes for the next measure. So it would sound like this. Sorry, C and E. Okay, you could do that too. You have a lot of possibilities for this measure. Just the one thing you need to remember, whatever you decide, remember that the rhythm is why I like it. The rhythm is what makes this interesting. So make sure you do ta, ta, bump, bump, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti. And then get off of it immediately for that rest. Okay? Great job, guys. The next line I think you should work on would be a bass line. Get a nice steady beat in there. But before we do that, decide, finish the notes. Then have everyone play it 4 times, 4 times through, with 0 to maybe 2 mistakes. all right, and see how far you get. And then it doesn't have to be set in stone who's going to play this line because you still have 2 more lines to write. Okay, good luck.